Okay, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Let's try. That's alright. Right now I can't hear you, Dom, because we're having issues with the stream. There we go. Right. I will get an updated time. That time is currently incorrect, but I should do that in a moment. That back over there. Oh, I'll do that. Both tickling. There you go, guys. That timer is slightly wrong, so we're going to update it now. But hello and welcome to Firestorm Squadron Firecast. I do apologise for the drop in connection that you people who are watching live have had. There was just a disconnection from the local Wi-Fi. So bear with me a second. Okay, there you go. So that time is about right. Slightly off. Sorry that we missed the very start, but we just got a handshake. So the guys who set up the rocks. And I have mistyped James's name. Terrible. So some of you will recognize Don Flanagan from our stream. He's currently 3-0, as is James today. James's list is really interesting. Playing really, really well today. Dom's are on variation on the previous list we had on stream. So there's Darth Vader with fire control and afterburners, Soontifer with Predator, a Scarab-based pilot with Palpatine, and a shield upgrade. Right, a bit of force support. Now, so look. So 10-minute actually. See more. There you go. So here's after you full X speed 2 to 4 maneuver, you may perform a boost action for free. So allowing him to get around positions, get in places he needs to. And he has composure, so he can get himself to a position where he's going to fail a boost and still give himself focus. So essentially give himself focus lock. Just power. Allowed to get herself rerolls. The defender for attack, you may spend 1 charge on 1 non-recurring charge equipped to upgrade astromech. Reroll 1 of your dice for each other friendly ship at range 0 to 1. She's got BB astromech, which gives her 2 charges. That gives her 2 rerolls. Plus she's got a recursive charge of her own if she's allowed to spend. So potentially 3 times that she can use her ability. Bastion is a ship I do know quite well. So basically his ability allows him to acquire a lock on a ship that has taken damage at range 1 to 2. Friendly or enemy. He has got an N98, so it'll probably always be an enemy ship. And Finn. Finn is a relatively new ship. It's just the latest wave. So while you defend or perform an attack, you may add 1 blank result, or you may gain 1 strain token to add 1 focus result instead. And the thing about that is, you can gain a strain token on defense, and it will have no effect. You've already calculated your number of dice. You then defend from the attack, having added the focus result, and then can remove the strain token after the attack, because that's how strain works. But with heroic, he could just add a blank. If he rolls poorly on his defense, can add a blank result. Delay taking strain, use your rope to re-roll them all, and then have probably a focus taking from Perceptive Co-Pilot to adjust that. We've gone through Vader and Sunter previously. Palpatine will any ship can spend a force, so just from Dom's list, to complete the cycle for anyone who isn't aware. Whenever the friendly ship defends or performs an attack, you may spend one force token to modify one of dice as though that ship had spent a force. So giving him options to get those mods in. Both these players are very experienced players. James actually beat his friend Julian Hood in the previous round to need to move that water ball. I didn't even realize they were there. Thanks. Just scoot it back slightly. Perfect. My player's very quiet and contemplative at the minute. Bastion followed by Flynn. Very precise playing here from James. Just Pala. And Tem and Wexley following up behind. Keeping that nice diamond formation. Later. Just happy to keep range for the minute, keep his position. Sunter just wanted to threaten around the outside. James has set these rocks up with them in a really nice position. He's got all this maneuver where he can just go, he can turn hard left if he wants to where Sunter is, he can bank towards Vader, or can come around the outside back towards the Scarface pilot. And the most likely thing we're going to see is just a one bank next turn from all of James's ships towards the left. Hey Ben, thanks for popping in the chat. So James is just being filled in about my nationality, which is Irish, though most people think it's Welsh. That's fine. We've got France versus Australia. Julian's playing. can't remember his name. A French chap travelled over to play. Really good game. He's got 3 gunboats and Sintir versus the Jedi. So. But I wanted to put this list on stream. This Tem and Wexley list just seems so good. Guys, just again, if you are enjoying the stream, please do check us out on Facebook, Firestorm Squadron Firecast. We're on Twitch, YouTube. Share, tell your people about it. Let them know we've got new camera, which we enjoy. Trying to improve the quality all the time. Next thing we're going to do is get some mics sorted out and see can I get some better commentary mics. So the Scarface just trying to get round. And the question is, has he just gone, yeah, I'll just one bank and I'm just going to take on this ghost. Tom was really extended quite far with that Scarface right now. He has done the one bank, okay. Well, I thought, thanks, I'm glad this is a list you're interested in. Please do share and tell people that this list is on there. I don't have the availability to do so right now. I was trying to track screen and do things like that. It is the last round of the day, so both these players are 3-0 going into this round.
As the meme says, mistakes were made. I just got carried away. I used to play.
That's a really interesting opening from us. I do have them chatting in my ear, so I can do hear them. They're a lot more live than them. So this is good. Nice casual vid today. For anybody watching, if they are able to get to Aldershot, it's not hard to get to from the M3. Come down here. These guys are really nice. They've really done a good job on getting the room sorted out. It used to be really hot in here in the summer, but they've now got aircon in the room and just a nice place to be. Nice people. Please do come down and give it a look. So Vader is quite happy to sit out here just outside of range 3. He might have some piddly shots from Cinder, not sure. Okay, so do some range 3 shots. One hit. Evades. Some evades. It's fine. So, 7. Range 3. No. Just out. May have an arc. Oh, definitely not gonna have an arc now. Then I think it's gonna have a shot. So hit crit. Can evade. Takes nothing. And clean up. Nice. So now is the decision turn. I think we may get a 3-bank ailerons sloop. 3 banks? Sorry. 1 bank towards them and then a sloop in behind, just so that Reaper sat right behind them. A highly possible thing. Vader might do 3 bank to the left to get out of there through those rocks. The center might come in fast, being wary and worried that that block can just turn on him. Might be a 3 bank to the right with center to hit ship right. Bit unsure. I think Dom is just going to want to get out of the way here and not suffer the full brunt of all those ships in front of him. Both players really thinking about this next engagement. Is quite an important one. Both staring at the table. Dom just working through his dials in his hand. James really concentrating before even looking at maneuvers. So it's an interesting thing, right? Looking at body language and kind of something I'm going to set up as the next thing I'm going to do. Having set that dial, it feels like he's going to throw Finn out as a blocker. And the other ships are going to follow him behind. That could just be me reading into it, I don't know. But he set that dial before setting any others. Kind of knows what he's going to do with that one. Dom has come to his decisions and is set. Dials are on the edge of the table with his pilot cards, as you can do, just to make things a little bit easier and make clearer on the board. Okay, so 8 runs away, which is not what I was expecting. Let's go sleep right outside. Come back in again later on. In. Who's going to try and block Cintia? Yeah, they're not going to hard turn towards Cintia where he wants to be. Question is, has Dom seen it? I don't know if the 3 bank boost barrel roll gets him away. Certainly won't from these two if they've done the 1 banks in behind. Really interesting. This is a really smart play from James. So Vader has just done the 2 forward. So if he boosts in here, he might get into arc, which he doesn't really want to do. Does 2 bank. I expect that's 3 banks. so great. That's the easy decision. And the next one I think is, yeah, Power away. No shots on center. No shots for James at all, in fact. Really nice move.
The wrong thing I didn't expect to the max there. I thought I might just and because I thought if you've done that, I think that's pretty sure there's nothing I can do about it.
So Vader shot.
Notice how much stuff is definitely no one needs to
Range 1 into Bastion. Lock focus.
Change that to a crit.
Yeah, 1 crit so far. And then Keystone eyeballs, I think. Sorry, rolled too many dice, I gotta reroll. Alright, 2 shields on Bastion. No. That would have been the only shot, so we're going to no shots on Cinder. So does the Reaper have range 3 maybe? No, just out. Like 3/4. It's potentially just K turns from all of the 270s here is quite a safe thing to do. Because it keeps their arc right. Vader can't just. Oh wow. The guy's just talking about what they could have done. So James apparently had dialed in 1 forwards on all of his ships, which would have just probably annihilated Vader, and he chose to go after Cinder at the last minute. But I would expect, I don't know what the turret ship is on. Let's have a look. Where is Finn? Finn, what are your maneuvers? The Finn has a 3k here. But 3k would block the 4k from so I think we get a 3k, a Talon roll from Bastion, and then 2 4ks from the other ships. That's what would make sense to me. It means Vader can't really sit there, Cinder can't really sit there. Seems like a sensible choice. What do you guys think? Do let me know. I do like when you guys post in the chat. It keeps me entertained. I feel like I'm talking to myself. The Reaper's not going to go faster. He's no ailerons. He is stressed. There is a stress token behind that ship. So just doing. Clears the stress. Takes focus. That might be an evade. Nope. Takes focus. There's the 3k. Pat analyzer. There's the too hard, not a Talon roll. Okay. Just do the 4K. which makes a lot of sense. Keep an arc open for where Vader is possibly going to be. And Talon. Interesting. And that is from Wexley, who also gets dressed. And that's not a great spot for Vader to be. Not terrible. He's got force. He'll have Vicus. What's Inter doing? Has he done the too hard? He did. He's gonna need to boost here to get out of arc. There's a chance he can dodge 2 T70 arcs. He does the boost, maybe a barrel. Might get the bullseye arc on Bastion. So Aldershot range 2 into Bastion. And Cognites. Just one. 2 hits and a crit. To Bastion. Shield hit crit. To Bastion. I think that was a wounded pilot. I'm going to check out in a second. I think that's a range 3.
Sorry,
Range 3. Yeah. Blanks. Just into Vader. Range 1.
Yep.
So range 1 into Vader. I think that's 2. One evades, takes shield off of Vader. She spent her ability charge, so that. So Finn range 3 into Vader, I think. Yep. 1 hit. No. It takes a strain token to add another result and spends it for 2 hits. Oh, that's 2 evades. Dice being kind there. Range 3 from the Reaper into Bastion. And a focus for 2. Spend focus takes from 1 Bastion. And that is end phase, so I'm just going to go check what that crit was on Bastion. It was a wounded pilot on Bastion. So, then 2% win. Dom seems to have this in control at the moment. That engagement where James turned after Cinder and Cinder managed to just get away. It's just a little bit lucky, I think, for James. He's now in a bit of a difficult spot. Because I mean, that Reaper's got a lot of health, can just turn in and go, yep, I'm here, I've got a big gun, it's fine. The 8 arms then, and probably a 1 bank game just, I think. Try and clog up. It goes for 2 bank. Clog up the area. It's not going to block a 4K if that's what's going to happen from Bastion. You block the 4K with the tokens. Tokens are awesome. Is that a talent roll or too hard? Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, yes. Medium bases are weird. Ships just fit everywhere. Medium bases fit everywhere and ships fit everywhere around them. Unless you're a U-wing for some reason.
But then they find just nothing can move.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. Medium bases are perfect. They should be there all the time. Oh. Finn is great. I don't know that Bastion rolled for Wounded Pilot.
Didn't think we'd expect to keep
There you go. Oh, that's gonna bump into. Say that's Wix. I've completely lost track of which ship that is, to be honest. I mean, Cinder's wherever you want. Okay, so Cinder just getting out of there, which I think is a smart move. You want to get clogged in. Doesn't want to stress himself. Quite upset. Better. There's no Bastion. He's going to probably do the range one to Finn. I think Finn's not going to take any damage from this. Fairly sure. No, go range two and snap actually. Yeah. Takes 2 shields on snap. No, I said snap. Sorry, Temin is also known as snap actually. I believe. I guess there are 3 hits. 2 shields on the Reaper. Nope, Bastion's out of range. Go into Vader. Range 1 with Finn. Oh, they were able to spend it for 2. Vader again, taking no damage. Check Ranger Finn. Range 2, just. One hit from Palp. Okay, sorry guys, just to explain what was going on there. I realised that they were strained. Finn was strained, but he rolled 2 green dice. But the way his ability works, he wasn't going to take 1 hit anyway, so it's fine. They're laughing at me and carrying on. The more crazy things that Dom will get when he watches this back, will realise that I got a rule right. Dom now very unsure as to where the Reaper is going to go. Doesn't really know himself. To be honest, for me, I would ailerons 1 bank, knowing it's not going to fit, or 1 straight even, which won't clear because of nubs and things like that, and then just sleep to be behind all those ships again. If I were being crazy, I would reverse with Finn. But it's an interesting conundrum. I don't really like James's list. It's quite an interesting thing. Sinter has just been a bit sneaky. Mind you, Sinter's out of the fight now for a little while. He's got to either come around the rock or hard one in between the 2. Nope, that's a dice and screen, do apologize. Still a good chunk of health left in this resistance list. The Imperial's not really taking much at all. James is staring at the top of the board here just to work out what he's going to do. So I thought ailerons on forward, bumps, and then I think we're going to see the sleep. He's got a 1 bank template in his hand, so sleep to that way. Yeah, as expected. Hey, Phil. The issues that Dom's going to have here, if Cinder goes out too much, he allows the T-70s to come back in and just put damage on Vader, because there's not many places Vader's going to be able to go right now. I mean, the Reaper is there, it's trying to put the hurt on Finn. Sickos. Oh, James is saying he knew where the Reaper was going to be. He knew it. He knew it was going to be there. He's fine. Like, but has Vader just done a 1 forward or something crazy? Oh, it's a beautiful talent roll. It's got to be a talent roll.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, James just confirming it. I knew you were going to do that. I was pretty sure I was going to do it. Cynthia just going to turn around to be able to come back quickly. What is Vader doing? Is he going to run away? Yeah. But he has done the talent roll. He could use afterburners. Yep. He's going to afterburners boost back in to be able to get the shot on Bastion, who he's got the lock on. 3 force tokens, he should be able to initiative kill him. He's only got 1 health left. So, range 2 from Vader into Bastion. And he's 3 hits. Use fire control system. And that is a crit, and that is a dead Bastion. Takes a hit crit, and is deaded. That was a really well spotted, really good talent roll. Afterburners and thingy need to go off. It's got range 1. I think that's 3. Next one, range 1 for us again. Using the ability to reroll. 1 card. Guess he evades. So Finn. 2 hits into the Reaper. Makes it 3.
Takes 3. So the Reaper has.
Reaper takes 3. Wow.
You have 1 dice, but can have 1.
He's got range 1 into Finn. 4 hits into Finn. Jeez. That's a blank use, heroic. Takes 3. So James has been really aggressive with Finn's ability here, and I understand that he's kind of had to because he feels he's behind. He's lost Bastion, who's one of our big damage dealers. So, but Dom won his world invite by flying Veni, Bastion, Lulo. So he kind of understands how good Bastion could be as that final hit. Again, because of his ability, if a ship gets damaged, takes a damage card, Bastion can acquire lock, and if he's already got a focus, that means he just hits like a truck. So Dom just made sure to get rid of him. Now again, the Reaper doesn't really have many places to go. He's stressed, so he's not using ailerons. But Vader could just, yeah, Vader could just one bank to clear his stress, and then barrel roll, focus lock. 2 bank is blue, 3 forward is blue. Yeah. Pretty sure the 4 forward is blue. I haven't got Dom's list up anymore. That was foolish. Never mind. The 4 barrel roll be fine. I think from center might be the call here, we'll see. I'm not really sure what Vader does. Could have a 4K from that top C T70. I'm fairly confident. I'm not even. I've lost track of which T70 is which T70 now at this stage. Looks like could be Wexy down the bottom. So 1 bank clears the stress. That is a strain token currently on Finn. Finn just 1 bank and get out there, taking his focus tokens. That is Jess. Okay. I'm expecting just a 1 bank from Wexley. Yeah. Clears the stress. Don't think she has arc. Takes lock on Vader, sure. Makes a lot of sense. I'll see that they catch it. It does before the barrel. And may well boost her. No. Vader may still be in Finn's arc there. 3 barrels forward, it should be out of arc. He does. Jess, isn't it? Gets the bull's arc. So it gets his focus for free. So range 3 center into Predator. 3 hits. So no matter what he does, he does there. What he does, what he does. I can speak English, honest. No, can't type it either. So it's a dead Finn. Because Dom comfortably in the lead here now. When they're going into planning phase here, I'll just check they've got the stress. Oh, we do have a range on Vader. Debating whether to spend the lock. This one. Better get to evades. So, not spending the lock was the right choice.
Yes.
Just range 2 into the region. Well, sure. Yeah, so he's got to reroll, but doesn't need to. As a dead Reaper. So it does seem, as long as Dom has got Vader and Soontir in the list, it doesn't matter what the third ship is. Yeah. So GC is saying there's one mistake from Dom here still. The two T70s, which are both pretty healthy. You got a lot of red dice, big firing arcs. Jess has got rerolls. Could potentially sneak through jamming. Oh god, if he jamming beams Soontir, and then Soontir gets shot by the other one. Ugh. Oh, he's going after minutes anymore. Can't do that anymore. That'd be cheating. That is bold. Where does he think Vader's gonna go? Because if Vader's done a hard 2 here, he's in big trouble. I think he has to. Go for the boost to get the block. Seems smart. I was going to say, he should have a stress. No, he shouldn't, because that's Wexley. He can do what he wants. So I'm pretty sure Suture doesn't want to sit there. No. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. And it does do the hard 2, hard 3 bumps, which is fine. He can't. His he's still going. So that lock is Snap's lock on Vader, so that's fine. Which is Wexley. So Center has a range 2. Guess he evades. There are 2 dice. Oh, lock. Just get 2 hits. No, no damage. That's fine. 2 hits and a crit. Yeah. I think Dom's in good control of this game now. But give or take, it's a little bit out. Guys, we're just talking about the actual logistics of the stream and things that we can do to improve it, such as another microphone and things like that to make things better from here. And still struggling with the dice cam, which is driving me mental. That might be what I do with that. But I'm missing a bit that I would not wanted to use. Might just need another tripod. Okay. Okay. Always trying to improve the stream for you guys, which is why we bought the new camera. Which is why I have put on another cable for the stream, why I've got the extenders that I've got, all these things. All for you guys. And I say I mean I as in they have been got for us by us. Yeah, Phil Ponder's here sat beside me. I know I'm not turning on the main mic at the minute because it's hurting my head. This is interesting position here. Vader might just take some pain. Could do. Might just take him off the board. So we go. So Vader range 1. Full mods. So hit crit so far. Spend the luck. One hit and 2 crits, I think. Windshield on Jess. There's luck. Jeez. Vader rolling out. I'm shocked Dom is using his dice and they're rolling well. I don't understand.
So since I've been sharing dice for the last 70, 80 games,
I'm quite shocked. But I mean, Sinter is still just running away here, and he can quite happily do that. But I'm not sure Vader can take the 2 X-Wings by himself. Sinter really needs to come back around and do something. Yeah. I'm kind of expecting a talent roll from Vader. It's not normally a Dom thing to do, but well, because if Jess does a 4K, a talent roll, we're given the option to afterburners out. And Wexley can't do a 4K, stressed. That has to go forward. So again, should be able to boost past. Yeah, just may not fit the 4K, that's right. No, you're probably right, Pro doesn't fit. And she's moving first. It's 12 minutes on the round apparently. Timer doesn't really like doing that. There we go. I'll just give them the option at angles to come back in. So Vader's still worried it might be range 3, so he's forced to take a focus. Does have a range 3 shot, I think. Just gonna make sure, gonna mark ships, get out of the way. Let's have a look. I think we do. Oh. No, just out.
Close enough, but it was worth taking the.
So I do the focus just in case. I mean, 10 minutes left. Dom is still in control of this game. There might be a run, speed 3 maneuver from Vader to just boost away. Get his 2 ships together. I would just hard one with Saint not worry about getting closer. Just get Vader back with him. Because actually, now you talk about jousting, it's not really a problem for them. Casting a wide net with those arcs. I catch Vader somewhere. So using Snap's ability to boost for free. And then take a look on Vader. Has Vader done the hard 2? Oh god, he called it. So Vader just... That was really well spotted from Dom there. The question is there, can he get the barrel? So it takes the evade, links to a barrel, trying to get that bull's arc. I'm not sure he's going to, but he's also out of arc anyway, so he doesn't mind. Yeah. Yeah, might catch it on that back. Let's have a look. I think he does. Yep. That's great flying. Both those maneuvers were spot on. So, this Vader? That's a hit and 3 crits out of hand. Well, no, makes it 3 because. these. And then Cinder. Range 2. Predator. Hit crit. Thanks.
That was the Reaper. That was the unmodded Reaper. And as soon as he killed them, the unmodded Reaper was the one that came on 1 health.
No shot. No shot in return. No. Yep. Ah. I'm not sure you're watching the same game, Phil. I'm guessing somebody that knows James. Blue Squadron? Was that any related to? Okay. I think he's now pincered by 2 I6s. Not a happy place to be. So it's coming to 5 minutes left to round. Can he try and evade and get some shots next turn? So it does the boost. Is probably going to take a focus to try and stay alive. As much as he wants to take a lock. Oh no, just a boost. I am looking at the wrong ship. That's just Pava. Better takes a lock. Spends a plus to barrel roll. So does 2 bank to clear the stress. Battle rolls out just for position. Vader range 2 obstructed. Yep. Hit crit goes through. That's just immense. Stabilizer. Stabilizer. And I lose stabilizer. With only 1 health, 2 health left? 2 health left. There's nothing he can do now. Gotta do the straight. It does the K. Takes a damage. Flip the loose stabilizer. Vader. Afterburners. Focus. And this. Sit there. Barrel boost. Focus boost. Sure. He has a range 3. That doesn't really matter. There's no predator though either. It's more important. So it's center. I think they forgot the loose stabilizer. Never mind. It's not gonna matter. Okay, that is game. So I'm gonna grab these guys very quickly for a quick interview. And some dice did some things. That's that open engagement thing with St. Deer, but we're gonna see what they say about all of that. So bear with me 1 second. See you can grab. You can hear things. There we go. Hello.
Hi.
So, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, it was an interesting game, and your list is certainly something that a lot of people wanted to see, and we talked about it. So
Yeah, it's done very well. The first 3 games were brilliant, and then the final not so much. But it sticks around, and the double mod from all the ships just deletes the ships off the board.
is it one that you saw online, or one that you just came up with?
There was a guy called Green Dragoon on the FFG forums.
Okay.
He's got a thread about it, and I saw that, and I wanted to paint up my T70s anyway, because all my resistance is painted in Black One colours already.
Oh, right.
So I decided to do my T70s
The excuse to do
as
it.
an excuse to do it. So that was the reason for that.
Excellent. How long have you been playing the list?
That was my 6th game.
Wow. Okay. So 2 games before today.
Only 2 games before today.
Cool. And you've gone 3-1.
Yes.
That's a pretty good record.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased because I beat my friend Julian, and
I know Julian.
Played Alex Burt as well. So it's been some tough games.
Dom's not stage either. Dom has a World of Fight as well. So
Yeah, exactly. So
some really good players have so that is really well done.
Yeah.
So was it just that opening engagement you couldn't really recover from? Not the opening engagement, but the second kind of real.
The opening engagement, not guessing right.
Yeah.
Which ship to go for. Wasn't too bad. Only lost a couple of shields, I think.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I think not killing the Reaper when I had all my ships and it had 1 hole left. And just did 1 hit and at range 1.
I heard you
and he
say
rolled the evade. So that made a massive difference. Because that sticking around 1 more turn means I've got to fire my guns at that rather than concentrate on taking Vader.
It's a big gun as well and a big area to block with.
I had Vader shields down, so maybe a block and with more ships on the board, and I've got him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They played it really well. It was an interesting game to watch the kind of the manoeuvring of the ships.
Yeah, I mean the T70s are so manoeuvrable, and
when you did the 4Ks and the 1 mag, the 2 hards, and the 1 banks to block out all those arcs. I thought actually that's quite smart.
Yeah.
But Sunta just managed to escape and get away then.
Yeah, he just about got out. If I'd done the two hards with the ones at the back, it might have been a bit different. But then the following turn probably maybe shut me off a little bit more. So
I think so. It would be hard to get around again.
Yeah, it's hard to know which is right and which is wrong sometimes.
Yeah, but no, you've done really well. 3-1 is a fantastic record. The list, especially when it's in like 6 games.
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed flying it, so I'll probably bring it out again when I can.
Wicked, cool. All right, well, thank you for being on the stream.
No, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
That's good. Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Where's Dom? Dom, you could come have a word on stream. Where's he gone? Just find him 1 second. Dom. Hi. You get to come on stream too. Don't talk to me. Oh yes. Dom has to fill in a thing, and then I'm here, and then I'm going to type up stuff. Write in the thing and hand it to. We'll do it. That's cool. So you are on mic, so you can be heard. So well done.
Thank you.
You played that very well.
Thank you.
Were you worried about just facing off with Vader, or had you thought you might turn away with him? That was kind of the opening engagement where you come down there.
Yeah, I mean, it was the calculated risk, and I went over what I would do, and I thought turning on Sunta was very tempting.
Yeah.
So I went, let's go for it. And it's a 50-50 choice, right? He either goes against Vader, and I guess wrong, or he goes against Sunta, and I guess right.
Yep.
And the thing was, is if he had just done like a 1 forward with the 270s and Finn, Vader doing the 3 forward still had the option to afterburners, could have barrel rolled, and probably got out of at least 2 arcs. Yeah. So if I was only going to get shot by a couple, it didn't feel bad. So it was the calculated risk option. It was more like if I go in with Sunta and I've guessed wrong and he's gone again. If I go in with Sunta and he goes against Vader, that's great. Vader's got the option to try and go away. If he goes against Sunta and I guess wrong and I go straight into it, Sunta's got nowhere he can go. Yeah. He just takes all 4 shots and probably dies. So I went with the more calculated risk.
Seems to have paid off, and then seem to have spent a lot of the game kind of evading, running away, repositioning, and that kind of hit and run roll.
Yeah,
it seemed to work well for him, and Vader was just able to kind of bimbling around and get the barrel rolls he needed to do, get the locks he needed to.
Yeah, I mean it's I mean, you know how I play. That's how I like to play. And Sunta does that really well. He can hit and run, come in, bait people, try and bring them out. And he managed to bait Bastion a little bit. Bastion seemed to move more towards him, and he managed to just get away. And I mean, having played Bastion at the time, he was just my first target of, I know that whilst Snap has the clever abilities with failing the boost, getting the focus with composure, getting the lock, you can get focus lock that way. But it's harder to pull off, especially when he has to break formation. Jess is the same, she gets the reroll and she gets the focus token. But it's, again, she's only getting 1 reroll unless she's going to spend the BB astromech charges and stuff, which is a finite resource. Whereas Bastion is, he just automatically gets it. And there's nothing, it's not something you can make him run out of, it's not something you can stop the reposition.
It just happens.
So it just happens. So I wanted to get rid of him first. Finn was more targetable opportunity when he only had the 1 green dice.
I think James was a bit aggressive with Finn, needing it to try and get damage into your list.
Yeah, I mean, taking the strain token and only having the 1 green dice against the 4 dice gun from the Reaper was a big thing. So it gave me the opportunity, because I went with 4 dice. Your expected result whilst having half is still 3 hits, and whilst he's only got the 1 result, there's a chance of pushing damage to him, so I went for it. And yeah, it was above average. I got the 4 hits, and I managed to put them down onto 1 health by pushing through.
So, big question, I'm just going to leave it with Vermeil or Duchess. Oh, not Vermeil, sorry. The circular base with Palp or Duchess.
The Scarab base pilot. I'll make sure you get it right. But that one, undecided.
Okay.
But the Reaper with Palp was really good. But I didn't didn't need Palp to help support the other ships very much.
Right.
It definitely in at least 2 or 3 of the games today, Palp only really ever was being spent on the Reaper. So it was an evade token plus force charge with 9 health and a 3 dice gun. Whereas Duchess at I5 has a bit more reposition, can arc dodge, has the Predator reroll, and the 5th brother is adding more crit damage. But it does only have 4 health, so if you get it wrong, it can just die in a turn.
We're going to have to call it there because I'm very aware that I have to pack up before D&D.
Okay,
In.
that's fine.
Thank you very much for coming on stream again and being awesome and doing well. Congratulations. And we're going to pack up and we'll see you again later.
Yeah, cool.
Right. See you guys.
See you guys.
Right. I'm going to end the stream. Guys, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, it's Firestream Squad and Firecast. Give us a look on the Facebook page, Twitch, YouTube. Let us know what you think. Give us any advice, any tips you have, anything you want us to change. So, thank you for watching. Gonna have to shoot. I will see you again next time. Bye bye.